Hey, Gatekeepers! Welcome back to Weekly Soap Chronicles, your one-stop shop for all the drama, twists, and shocking moments from beyond the gates. I'm your girl, Phil, and today I'm breaking down the wild events from Tuesday, July 8th episode. But first, if you're new here, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and join the Gatekeeper fan base. Let's get into it. Alright, we kick things off at the precinct where Jacob is having a conversation with Smitty. As we know, Smitty's poking around, trying to dig up dirt on Malone, speaking with Chief Hawthorne, and Jacob's like, leave my dad out of this. But Smitty is like, look, your dad is the one that told me about Vernon being a character witness for Malone during his internal affairs investigation. And then, guess who shows up? Malone. And he's like, what dirt are you hoping to find? But Smitty, being Smitty, can't resist stirring the pot. He casually mentions that he interviewed Chief Hawthorne about him and then asks Malone if he has any dirt on the chief. And of course, Malone doesn't dignify that with an answer. Smitty leaves. Malone tries to explain himself to Jacob. He's got this whole sob story about a $500K inheritance from selling his parents' house with his sister, who, by the way, allegedly passed away from cancer 2 years ago. Convenient, right? Malone also warns Jacob about trusting reporters, saying they'll leave you with the mess after they get their story. Now, Gatekeepers, I think we know where that money came from. Vernon. Meanwhile, over at Martin's house, Tyrell is playing chess with none other than busboy Kenny. Randy obviously didn't finish the job, lied to Joey, and bolted out of town with some of Joey's money. Ooh, Randy, you can run, but I don't think you'll be able to hide. Martin walks in, sees busboy Kenny, and loses it. Busboy Kenny is not fazed by the attempt on his life and is still bold enough to hurl threats at Martin. I didn't get my money, and I can get to your family whenever I want. Martin throws him out and then tells Tyrell to cut all ties with him. Now, of course, Tyrell is mad because he can't understand why Martin threw out his chess friend and goes through the usual tiny teenage tirade. You treat me like a kid. I can't wait to go to college. Yada, yada, yada. But Martin can't exactly say, your chess buddy is blackmailing me, son. Okay? Later, Martin follows busboy Kenny to Orphy Jeans and tries to scare him off. Busboy accuses Martin of orchestrating the attack on him and demands double the money he was promised. Oh, busboy Kenny got some cojones on him, don't he? Okay. Now, over at the Hamiltons' house, Dani shows up with a sweet potato pie, claiming it's a peace offering. But Hayley, of course, she's not buying it. She wants an apology for Dani sending her to the hospital. And Dani is like, she cramped a little and suddenly I'm the villain. Okay, now remember, Hayley done flew her little butt right over to the house, following up behind Bill. And then when Dani says that, hey, I don't even believe you pregnant. Matter of fact, take a pregnancy test in front of me right here, right now. Then all of a sudden, oh, my stomach, I'm cramping. Girl, bye. I still don't believe that she is pregnant for real. Okay? What y'all think? Bill steps in and tells Dani she needs to apologize and mean it. But Dani, please, okay? She is like, I said what I said. And then, right before she leaves, she says, I built that pie from scratch. You might want to think about that before you take a bite. Savage. I love me some Dani. Later, Martin confronts Bill about being shut out of their secret meetings. Bill's shocked to hear that busboy Kenny was at Martin's house, but insists Tyrell was never in any real danger. Over at the casino, Joey is freaking out because Randy didn't bring back all his money that they were supposed to be given to busboy Kenny. He calls Randy, but of course it's going straight to voicemail. Then Bill calls Joey. Not only did Randy keep some of the money, but he also didn't finish the job. And Joey is like, wait a minute. Are you telling me that busboy is still breathing? And Bill is like, yeah. And you need to fix this problem now or we're all screwed. Ooh, so now what is Joey going to do about that? Finally, let's head to Uptown where Andre and Ashley are on their first date. And let me just say, ugh, because I don't like that. I don't like it at all. But I digress. Ashley is in a denim romper looking drab. I'm like, girl, bad. Ash, and she's nervous because she and Derek made so many memories there. But Andre convinces her to go in. And who do they see? Derek and Shanice. Now, Ashley couldn't wait to make a beeline towards the table. Oh, it's such a small world, and it keeps getting smaller, considering you're going out on a date with my ex. Yeah, what are the odds? Am I right, boss? And Shanice is like, girl, the only thing I'm bossing around here is my drink. I done left my scrubs and comfortable shoes at home. Tonight, I'm just a woman enjoying some fine company, as she looked right at Derek. Ashley attempts to make little snide remarks, but girl, you are no match for Shanice. Go somewhere and sit down because you don't want that smoke. Ashley's upset Derek would even show up at Uptown, but Andre points out, aren't you doing the same thing? Hello? Meanwhile, Derek and Shanice are getting cozy. He's praising her healing abilities, and she's calling him a hero for running into burning buildings. Is there some chemistry there between these two? I hope so. Now, back at their table, Andre opens up to Ashley about inheriting money after his parents' accident and how he honors their legacy through charity work. He even says relationships are overrated until you meet someone who makes you forget why you ever played it safe. And then he holds her hands and he started asking her, so what do you think about relationships and whatever? And I'm like, why you got to be holding her hands? You know, why? You know, like you like her or something. Ugh. But just as things are heating up between Andre and Ashley, guess who walks in? Dani. And she sees them holding hands. Cue the rage. And that's how the episode ends. Whew. And that's a wrap on the July 8th episode. So what did you think, Gatekeepers? Is Dani about to go full-on revenge mode? Will Joey fix the Randy situation before it's too late? And what's busboy Kenneth's next move? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. I'll see you next time on Weekly Soap Chronicles. Stay dramatic, Gatekeepers.